A new mental health helpline got up and running today across the U.S. If you need help with a mental health crisis, you can call 988. And Oklahoma's call center is already busy. News 9's Angelicia Bruton shares what it means for Oklahomans seeking mental health services. Angelicia?
Folks from anywhere in the U.S. are now able to call or text 988. The Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services says this is several years in the making.
The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is changing its 10-digit number to a 3-digit number.
We're here to help.
Somebody's in the middle of a crisis, remembering to dial a 10-digit number is probably going to be a little difficult.
Jeffrey Dismukes with the State Department of Mental Health says calls into the hotline have been increasing up for years.
We have high rates of mental illness and addiction in Oklahoma. It's important that we continue to work to increase access to those services and reach people before they experiencing the negative consequences that too often accompany a behavioral health crisis.
Since the switch, more than 600 calls have already come into the new crisis center in downtown OKC. Thomas Bond with Solari, the agency that runs the call center, says inside are over 30 trained specialists.
When Oklahomans call the crisis line, those phones will be answered by Oklahomans who have an understanding of the local resources that are available to help them.
A few of those resources will be connecting people with mental health services to make appointments either that day or the next. They also plan to add on more mobile crisis response teams.
It is important to differentiate this from 911. There are many people that might be reluctant to call 911 because of police involvement if what they believe they're experiencing is truly just a behavioral health emergency. Probably 80% of these calls are going to be triaged and dealt with on the phone.
The 1-800 suicide prevention hotline number still works. Those calls will be rerouted to 988 services. In the studio, Angelicia Bruton, Oklahoma's Own News 9.